This is my video, my second video to the video I did yesterday titled Breaking the Subconscious Curse, because I just didn't add enough information in the video that I thought about after the video was over. Okay, so if anyone watched it, I'll just recap if you didn't what it was about. It was about how the results of having been force fed a white Jesus, a white God, and an all white host all of our lives. And because of this, deep down in our subconscious, white people represent divinity. No matter what they do to us, no matter how we push back, no matter what we say, ultimately, they represent divinity deep inside our subconscious mind. Therefore, it's hard. Sometimes it seems like it's hard to stay righteously incensed and angry about what they have done and what they are doing to our and your people. Because I'm not just talking about Americans. Africans have gone through this, Caribbeans and Islanders have gone through this. So not only does it render you psychologically helpless in a way when you're up against these people, but it for example, the white man's ice is colder. Okay, people get mad when you say something about uh, these people and what they've done or what they're doing. Okay, they get mad at you for speaking about it. Okay, stuff like that. Why do you think that type of thinking happens? Why do you think you get mad? Someone would get mad just because you mention your experience and your opinion about a whole nother race of people, because deep inside those people's subconscious mind that they're not even consciously aware of, you are talking about their God. There is no way in hell that you can grow up with a picture being forced down your throat, since you didn't even realize, you weren't even conscious of yourself being here because you were a young child. There's no way that you won't eventually have some type of subconscious backwardsness about these people being divine. You're sitting here praying to this picture, crying, asking this picture, these people in these pictures to save you, asking Jesus, white Jesus, to protect you all your life. Nobody, well, at one point, thank God I was told the truth, but I was 18. Okay? So it should have never happened. And the bad part, the worst part about this is that people who have grown up with this, with the face of their God and divinity and Lord and Savior being a white man or a white person or whatever, white people, all the angels white or whatever, it doesn't matter how much you push back against that. It's going to show up in your life in some shape, form, or fashion. Either it is show up as unconscious or subconscious reverence, subconscious fear, because God is to be feared, right? Subconscious, um, uh, subconsciously seeing these people simply by the color of their skin as the person or the people that you should be listening to, obeying, and looking up to. All right. So I'm not saying that some people have not still been successful at um, standing up for themselves and fighting back with necessary when necessary, and staying on track with your boundaries and beliefs. But at the same time, subconsciously, it kind of like mitigates that in a way. It mitigates that. Some people can just totally, go beyond that. And but I'm trying to think of the words I'm trying to say. I'm trying to get into the mental gymnastics of this. All I know is that the effect of pushing a white savior and God in your children's face all of their life, all of their young life, is going to have repercussions for them in years to come in their adult and older life. It's just what it is. It is just what it is. You see that all these other people, do they worship a black god? I don't want to don't say nothing to me about that picture of that melanated Mary and Jesus over there in the Vatican. I bet you they don't have no subconscious um uh uh, uh illness that has them worshiping or looking at all black people the same way when they bring this statue out. They're not deflecting their divinity or whatever it is that they're doing with this statue onto other black people. You are beneath them. They don't have the same handicap that we have. Consider how it was done to us. They know what they're doing. All right, so it's very detrimental. We're in a new age. Y'all need to stop that mess. Either you need to put up some put some black Jesuses. Put a black Jesus and a black God and a black angels in your children's face. Your God is supposed to look like you. A Chinese will never worship your black behind. They'll never put a black Buddha in front of them and kneel down and pray. And I mean a Buddha that looks like the average day African or whatever, and pray to that. The Filipinos would not do that. The Mexicans will not do that. Nobody else does that but deeply melanated people. That's basically the main way, one of the main ways, because one was through war and disease and stuff like that, but that's the main way that they keep competing against us and keep us in our place. Successfully competing against us and keep us in our places, because in our mind they are our gods, period. Okay, yeah, I said I'm not taking it back. So throw them damn white pictures of Jesus away. Throw them rip them pages of white angels and the white disciples. Rip that shit out your books. I had to do that to my little sister because I had I think I was 22 or 23. My mom or somebody gave her a Bible and it had all white people as God and divinity and Savior and stuff like that. I ripped that shit right out of her Bible. All right. I was trying my best not to let her get brainwashed and forever subconsciously fighting this image of these nobody everyday people that you see every day as somebody divine and above her to be worshiped and special and whatever. Okay, so thank you. This is the second part of this video. Peace, y'all. Good night.